Hi all! Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain, and I am using them under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday morning. Today, you're just going to get one video, just one, and then the next time you'll hear from me will be on Monday morning, okay? Let's just cover what we have and jump in and go, shall we? Let's go. All right, you guys, we're going to start off with Balmoral because Charles went ahead and took up residence at Balmoral in the castle where he'll be staying for the rest of the summer. We know that this is his first time as king spending the summer there, okay? And we also know that's where the Queen died last year. So he was joined this weekend by Prince Andrew, Andrew's ex-wife Sarah, the Duchess of York, and Sarah traveled by herself to the airport and met Andrew there on the estate. Now, they're not going to be staying actually in Balmoral. There is apparently a lodge on the Balmoral estate. It's about a mile from the castle. It's a rural stone home, and that's where they will be. And when King Charles and Princess Diana used to go visit the countryside, that's where they chose to stay. It's a 7-bedroom house. Apparently, Balmoral is still open to the public, and this castle or this house wasn't, so it's more private for them. All right, moving on. The royal website got another tweak. Since they've taken Harry's HRH off of the website in August, they have now refreshed the website. So now you can go to the Prince's Trust, which we know is King Charles's charity. You can go to the Royal Foundation, which is William and Catherine's charity. You can go to the Duke of Edinburgh Award, which, you know, the youth award that was founded by Prince Philip and which is now headed by Prince Edward. And you can also go to the Royal Collection Trust, which is the manager of the Royal Art Collection and public openings of royal residences. There's drop-down menus, so much more inclusive. Love it. All right, moving on, I just thought this article was so prophetic because it said that royal watchers saw the black smoke over the palaces and castles, which is called the bonfire of the olive branches, because there's burnt out bomb sites where the royal family used to be. Relations between the family members are as far down as they could possibly be, and the peace pipe is doused with tears, they said. It's all over. So Harry is coming to the UK to attend the award ceremony for the Well Child. We all know about that. That's the day before the anniversary of the Queen's death. There's no plans for anybody to meet. He's not even going to be at the private family dinner at Windsor that everybody else is going to remember the Queen. Then he's heading on to Germany. And of course, we know now that Meghan Markle is not going to be in the UK. She is never going to set her foot there again if she could possibly avoid it. I don't think anybody in the UK is upset about that. You know, people are talking about the fact that Meghan went with him in 2018 and 2019 and all of this stuff. And people also are noticing that Meghan won't let her kids touch the UK soil or meet the royal family, but yet she wanted the prince and princess titles for her kids. I think people in England are so over her. I think people are sick of listening to her and Harry talk about reconciliation and family and healing and humanity and hope, but somehow those messages never apply to their families. So they're saying that Harry at this point has a choice. Be a man, spend some time with your family, or be a fool. Those are your two choices. I mean, the fact that the king is going to be in private at the castle means that if they really wanted there to be a meeting, there could be. Of course, Harry would have to be frisked and he'd have to sign an NDA. Yeah, otherwise, what's the point? You know, they're saying there has been no outreach to the Sussexes from Charles and William, and rightfully so. But at the same time, Charles would probably say yes if Harry reached out to him personally and said, I'd like to come out and talk to you. But we all know that Harry is too stubborn to do that, and he feels like the Scottish retreat is too far for him, you know, emotionally and every other way. And it's just not practical for him. And let's not forget that the Queen went to her death with all of the issues created by Harry. Maybe he's starting to feel the pinch, you know what I'm saying? All right, so since Meghan's not going to Well Child, everybody was kind of like, what's going to happen? Well, Meghan put out an announcement that she is going to join Prince Harry at the Invictus Games next month. She will not be there at the opening ceremony, so we're not going to get another $50,000 catwalk in clothing that, it's just ridiculous. So I don't think people are upset about that, but she is going to be at the closing ceremony interviewing somebody, veterans, about compassion and courage and resilience. I don't get it because she doesn't have any of that. Now, with the rumors about them having serious marital difficulties, that could be another reason why Meghan's not going with him to Well Child. Forget the fact that it's in the UK. She just doesn't want to be around him. She's going to fly in on her own, go to the Invictus Games, and then she'll need to leave immediately so she can be with the kids. You know what I'm saying? No talk about whether she's going to be with Harry. People are saying that the fact that she's not coming to the UK says a lot about how she feels about the country. She doesn't like the UK. She knows she's going to get booed. She knows people don't want to be around her. So she's just like, you know what? She's going to take the hint and she's not going to be there. There might be a family reunion. She doesn't want to be anywhere near it. You know what I mean? So I think people are saying, and the article says, that her no-show in London says more about the way she feels about Britain than her relationship. The article says we don't deserve her. At least she thinks that the UK doesn't deserve her. Now, in the meantime, the UK doesn't want her, and she apparently doesn't want any association with Buckingham Palace. Angela Levin said that Meghan, has a total lack of desire to want to patch things up with the palace. She doesn't want to work for the royal family. She couldn't hack the royal family. Now, the heart of Invictus was moved. The date was moved, and I always wondered why. And then I saw this on Twitter. It is interesting that the heart of Invictus is August 30th, one day before the anniversary of Diana's death, and the Well Child speech is on September 7th, one day before the anniversary of the Queen's death. Yes, I'm sure there's going to be pap walks from Meghan and all kinds of stuff because the royal family, of course, is going to be doing some stuff to honor the Queen. And what we have learned is that on the 8th, the Prince and Princess of Wales are going to take an official engagement. They will be in Wales. They will be at the St. David's Cathedral, and they're going to leave the tributes to the Queen and visit communities in South Wales. We know that the Queen went to that cathedral many times during her reign, and she was the first monarch to visit the small town since the Reformation. All right, let's move on to the big story for today. Meghan Markle's pulling another I'm just like Diana. She's claiming that she's under stress and rapid weight loss, and it's all because of her popularity decline, and it's just impacting her, and she's having mental health issues. The article says that in trying to rebrand and reestablish herself, the constant money issues, Harry traveling and leaving her alone, she's stressed, she's spiraling, and they're claiming that the reason she was spotted out wearing big winter coats in the summer is odd because what she's really trying to do is conceal all of her weight loss. Well, if she doesn't want to if she doesn't want to lose weight or show people that, maybe she should stop the Ozempic because that's what it looks like she has. They said that she's dropped at least 15 pounds. She doesn't have an appetite, and they're really struggling mentally and financially, and they're millions of dollars in debt. Why would you be millions of dollars in debt if you got $40 million from Netflix? So much is she having mental health issues, it's being reported that she set rules for Harry because she's trying to maintain her public image. Are you kidding? So she's so concerned about the brand that she's telling Harry where he can go and what he can do. Apparently, they're constantly fighting, and they're saying that, yes, there's divorce rumors, and they're having major problems since the coronation, and they're fighting over everything. There you go. And I totally have no trouble believing that. So I totally agree with this Twitter user. This is victimhood fodder for the divorce. The stress and strain of being married to a drunk druggie with mommy and anger issues. And I tried to save my marriage, but he was destroying. Oh, absolutely. This is coming. Absolutely. So now, of course, the articles are coming out because Meghan was seen wearing that patch on her wrist. It was a silent cry for help. She's sending a silent message to Harry to show him that she finds things difficult without him. I find that very hard to believe since everybody knows that she's the alpha male in the relationship and she runs everything. So the articles are coming out. The Duchess is struggling with the sheer scale of the stress and weight of responsibility and her growing concerns for Harry. So she's reached out to her friends. They're going to take care of her. And notice Taylor Swift's picture is in there. And they're saying, oh, she was at Taylor's concert. She is not friends with Taylor Swift. But they're saying that her pals have been a lifeline. She has other coping tools, her medication and her meditation and her yoga, but she's leaning on her friends for support. Right. Now, in the middle of all this, articles are coming out saying that she's in talk with big name directors and producers because she wants to come back to acting, something she said that she was done doing, right? But the demand from her fans to see her back in action is high, and so she's going to go back. That's all she wanted in the first place, you guys. That's all she wanted. I mean, let's be honest. Now, a blind item came out that said that she was supposed to go meet, according to this, with Leonardo DiCaprio, but his girlfriend showed up and so he had to cancel. Now, in the middle of all this, they're saying that she's going to relaunch the TIG, which we already know, and she's going to be selling things like leggings and candles. Guys, I gotta be honest. If I wanted to buy leggings and candles, I wouldn't buy them from her. Now, if you want to buy a 56-pound scented candle or, $80 candle, be my guest. I'm sure the Sussex Squad will. Now, finally, let's get into this. Meghan stopped wearing her ring. Now, we've heard, number one, she's not wearing it because she's having it altered. We've heard, number two, she's not wearing it because she damaged it. Number three, we heard that maybe she's not wearing it because she and Harry are possibly, going to be separated. Maybe she's just very angry with Harry and doesn't want to wear her ring. I don't believe that for a second. This article actually suggests that she took the ring off and now can't find it, and she should just tell Harry so he can go buy her a new one. Oh my God. Oh my God, you guys, really, yeah, no. All right, you guys, you know what I want. Put those comments below, make them good. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of uploads. If you've already hit that button, double check and make sure you're still subscribed. Don't forget to go into the description box to find the links to my Twitter, my Getter, my Rumble, my email, and my physical address. For those of you who've donated to my coffee fund or through the thanks button, thank you so much. And as always, you guys, have a great day.